new project is launching in Dubai, and it will potentially deliver over 11% yield to investors. And the reason is simple. It's the strongest concept in the most undersupplied asset class in Dubai real estate. Professional investors will start paying attention soon, but right now, only a few people are aware of it. So in this video, I'll break down exactly why this project is a major opportunity for serious investors. As always, backed by data. And let's start with this bar chart. The first bar shows the average growth of apartments in Dubai, 2024 to 2025. It is 7.3%. The second bar is the average value growth of retail spaces. It's almost 18% over the same period of time. But the third bar shows the growth of 23%, and it represents offices in Dubai. And normally, offices in Dubai are pretty pricey, but this case is different. The barrier to enter into this investment is much lower. It's only one of several big advantages this project has. But now let me show you a couple more charts about the office market. Offices, compared to apartments, on average, are also much stronger investments in terms of rental yields. 7% versus 5.7% rent-to-price ratio. But the main reason why offices are so attractive investments is not the current returns, it's the future state of the market. The thing is that, because of the fast development of Dubai's business ecosystem, because of its rise in attractiveness on the global arena, more and more companies get registered here every year. And by 2028, the total number of companies, the total number of legal entities registered in Dubai is gonna grow by 40%. This growth doesn't take into account that current companies that operate here are gonna expand too. So the demand is gonna grow massively. But when you look at the supply side, the growth of the supply of office space is much slower. The plan is that by 2028, the total office supply will increase by 16%. So in 3 or 4 years from now, offices will remain severely undersupplied. And of course, it's a big prerequisite for generating high returns. However, not all offices are equally great. Some types will grow faster. Some concepts are stronger. And next, I'll walk you through several reasons why this project is one of the strongest, if not the strongest, office project in the market. But before I jump into this, I wanted to tell you that we made a PDF report, a detailed document with all the important information about this project. All the details, prices, price comparisons, rental projections, and other data to make an informed investment decision. To download it, scan the QR code or click the link below the video. Now let's talk about the first reason why this project is so strong. Take a look at this chart. It shows the office vacancy rates in Dubai between 2019 and 2025. Overall, the trend is quite positive for investors. More and more offices are get occupied. But what you might have noticed is that there are two office types that have the lowest vacancy rates: prime and grade A offices. It's the most undersupplied type of offices in Dubai. Almost all of them are taken, and it's really hard to rent one. Of course, it affects their performance. Let's take a look at the next chart. It shows an average rental rate increase in grade A and prime offices between 2019 and 2025. So an average growth rate for these two office types is roughly 75%. The project we're talking about today is in this highest level category. And now I think it's time to discuss its location. The location of the office should be easily accessible by many Dubai residents. First of all, large affordable residential clusters are nearby, like GVC, GVT, or Arjan. People who live there are roughly 10-15 minutes away. Residents of Dubai Hills will need roughly 10-15 minutes to get there, and residents of Dubai Marina will need around 25 minutes. Also, residents of luxury villa communities like Jumeirah Golf Estates, Jumeirah Islands, Emirates Hills, and several others, they're just 10-15 minutes away. So it's a very convenient location in terms of accessibility. The area where the office complex will be located is Motor City. But Motor City, at least now, is not a super attractive area at all. Take a look at the offices there. There are several office buildings, and all of them are pretty basic. I personally reviewed some of them. They're not nice at all. The best office tower in the area is called Control Tower. It's indeed better compared to other offices around it, but it's not nearly a grade A level. And even in a situation like that, occupancy rates in those office towers are really high. Daytona House, 90%, Control Tower, 90%, Epic Satrium, 94%. Because despite less than average quality, Motor City is a strong area for offices. It's a mainland area, and mainland businesses, when they choose an area for their office, they basically have 5 criteria in their mind. Number 1 is related to their clients. How close will they be to their clients? How well perceived among their clients this area will be? How convenient is this area for doing business in their industry? Number 2, costs. How affordable the rent is. Number 3, team convenience. Will the area provide their employees convenient environment? Is there a good infrastructure around? Cafes, restaurants, etc. Number 4, growth. If they decide to expand and occupy more office space, will they have such opportunity? And number 5, transport accessibility. Is there a metro, or is it easy to get there by car? Motor City scores pretty well on the cost side and transport accessibility side. There are no huge traffic jams compared to Business Bay. But the project we're talking about today is gonna raise the bar for 2 more important criteria: growth and team convenience. So let me finally tell you about the concept. And it's not a regular office complex in Dubai. So this project is 6 office towers, will be completed by Q4 of 2029. The payment plan is 50-50, 50% to be paid during construction and 50% on handover. These will be office-only towers, all shell and core. You can buy either a full floor or a half floor or a single unit. And most importantly, these 6 towers will have a direct connection to a mall. The developer of this project is not just building 6 office towers, they're developing a mall downstairs. Practically, it means that employees will have to spend 2 or 3 minutes to get from their desk to the mall with a lot of cafes, restaurants, and retail shops. And it's a big thing for extreme climate cities, and Dubai is definitely one of them. During the hot summers, you don't have a luxury of walking 10 minutes towards a cafe where you want to have a lunch. And this concept is proven in other global cities. Example number 1, Singapore, where the high level of humidity makes walking in the middle of the day pretty unpleasant. There is a complex called Raffles City Tower, connected to the Raffles Mall. It's one integrated complex with 4 office towers. Occupancy rate 100%. Or the Atrium Orchard, 2 low-rise grade A office buildings, connected to the Plaza Singapore, 100% occupancy rate. Example number 2, Moscow. Summers are nice, but winters are very cold. There is a big office complex with many towers. The main office cluster in the city is called Moscow City. All the towers are connected with a big mall through the lower ground floor. Current office occupancy rate is 96.5%. It's a very practical concept of combining malls and office spaces, but it's still pretty rare in Dubai. If you take a look at other mainland areas where you could potentially buy offices now, they don't have it. In GVT, for example, there are offices for sale now, but there is no walkable air-conditioned foods and beverages infrastructure. You might find it in Al Barsha, but everything you have there is pretty outdated. Business Bay has a lot of cafes, but they are mostly on the ground floors of the office towers, so you'll still have to go outside and walk a bit until you reach them. Probably the closest concept we have in Dubai is in Dubai Marina. There is a tower, an office tower, called Marina Plaza, and it's connected to Marina Mall. Now let's take a look at its performance. This chart compares Marina Plaza's rental rate growth versus a normal office tower in Dubai Marina. Since 3 years ago, an average rental rate in Marina Plaza increased by more than 130%. A normal office tower in the same area has shown roughly 2 times slower growth. So let's talk about the prices. We expect the price per square foot to be around 2.5 thousand dirhams. It's roughly $670 per square foot. When we compare this price to the price of other offices that also have good concepts, but are located in prime areas, then we see a big gap. House of Tenant in Business Bay is 4.1 thousand dirhams per square foot. HQ by Rove and Lumena by Omniyad are obviously even more expensive. They are in a higher prestige location, and their concept is more luxury-oriented. When we look for office towers in the same price range as the office tower we're talking about today, then they have weaker concepts. Interstellar Tower in GVT, the Symphony in Meydan, and the one by Prestige One in Barsha. Now let's take a look at ready buildings, and the closest we have in Motor City, despite not being a grade A office tower, it's a simpler one, but we don't have anything better there, is Control Tower. The price per square foot in Control Tower is 1.8 thousand dirhams. That's $480. Marina Plaza, which is the closest concept, is priced at 2.8 thousand dirhams, or $750 per square foot. Both office towers we compare this project with were completed in 2013. And now let's finally get to the main point, the rental potential of this project. To make a conservative case, we'll first take rental rates of Control Tower in Motor City. That's slightly less than 200 dirhams per square foot. That's $53.5. With the rental rates like that, the project we're talking about today would deliver 8% rent-to-price ratio. Let's take another case. Marina Plaza, 277 dirhams per square foot. That's $75.5. With a rental rate like that, the project we're discussing today would deliver more than 11% gross rental yield. In reality, this could be more, because we're talking about a significantly newer project that will be completed in 4 years. And in 4 years, we expect the market to grow significantly too. If you want to see if this project aligns well with your investment strategy and your investment goals, drop us a message and we'll arrange a free consultation. But if you're just exploring, but you want to learn as fast as possible, as much as you can about commercial real estate investing, check out this video.